Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Well, I apologize in advance if you guys hear an echo because I am in my garage doing this commentary for you guys. But this workout was my actual second workout of coming back from my injury. I've taken off a week from the gym just so that way I can avoid, any extra unnecessary stress on my lower back or make the injury a lot worse. And also, I was highly advised to not hit the gym for about a week or week and a half. And knowing me, I was like, screw it, I go with the week. I can't wait any longer. But, that's not the type of mindset you should have. But I was feeling pretty good. But even though, guys, if you're feeling like 100% recovered, you don't want to approach the weights as if you were training beforehand. In other words, like you don't want to go in the gym and have this mentality that, oh yeah, I can go ahead and lift heavy again or lift how I was lifting before. No, I took a different approach this time. I was actually starting to lift a lot more carefully, working around the injury, not trying to pretty much reduce the strain on my lower back, really focus on my form, on all my lifts, doesn't matter if it was leg day, my push day, pull day, etc. But I was making sure, even though it was just to bend down to pick up a dumbbell, I didn't want to lift it with my lower back. It was all legs. I was very, very cautious about every movement I made. And in this workout, my left leg, from the last leg day that I had, my hamstring was tight. And it was still tight from the very beginning. That's why I was warming up. And you're gonna notice here in like this clip or the next one that I start moving around my leg just to stretch it because I don't know what it was. But if you take a week off from the gym and then you go to the gym and work out, yeah, you're gonna be like sore as hell just because of the fact that your body took such a big amount of break and you're not allowing it to recover. In other words, it's been at least 2 years since I've taken off a week from the gym, and I highly suggest you guys should be doing that at least once every 6 to 8 months, just because of the fact that I use a scenario as if I was like a track runner or football player. These guys do not play year round. They have an off season and they have an actual season, and the reason for the off season is so that way they can make improvements, and that way they can let their body rest, so that way they can get prepared and mentally ready and focused for the season. And that's exactly how you should see your body, especially in bodybuilding, or whether you're just lifting overall, just trying to look good. Doesn't matter what your reason is, you should always have at least a week off. If you do not want to take that week off, then I highly suggest you should take what they call a deload week. And in other words, you're not a deload week, you're not pushing yourself to the limit. You're cutting, maybe say for example, I'm gonna hit this exercise for 4 sets of 12. Well, instead of doing those 4 sets, you're gonna do maybe 2 sets. But instead of doing 12 reps, I'm gonna do maybe 8 reps, but not with the amount of weight, with the same exact weight. Go a lot lighter. Maybe you don't want to be sweating by the time you're done with your workout. Yeah, the workout might suck because you're not trying to get a pump, or the pump might barely even get there if you do it correctly. But that's the reason being right there, guys. That's the whole purpose of a deload week, so that way you can come back bigger, stronger, recovered. But the main priority is so that way your body can recover, and so that way your body is more prepared. And also, guys, whenever I took this week off, I started to enjoy my training a lot more, just because my body just needed that big break, and I'm thankful it happened. And that's why I'm a big believer whenever people say, everything happens for a reason. And that applies to everything. And I feel a lot better, just despite the fact that my hamstring was a little tight in this workout and this leg day, but it's all good. Still managed to work through it. I did more stretches. I don't think I got it on film, but a lot more stretches, and it definitely helped out. And yeah, guys, I really did enjoy it. Another thing is, I'm not going to talk too much about the workout, but I have a project that I am working on. I'm so stoked about it. I'm pumped for you guys, especially. It's in the making. It sucks that I want to spill the beans, but this is it's gonna be worth the wait. So You guys are definitely going to enjoy what I have in store. I'm going to enjoy it myself. And, you know, I've been slipping. I think I slipped like at least one teaser here and there on my social media. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, it's Pee Wee Fitness, same as my YouTube channel. And, you know, if you guys still haven't subscribed to my channel, my goal, because I'm being honest with you guys, to my channel, I'm going to be uploading 4 videos a week for you guys to enjoy, take some information in, take a different approach inside the gym. You know, hopefully these tips definitely help you out and you can apply it into your exercises and your workouts. So that's mainly my goal right now, and especially my focus is on my project. You know, just really pumped about it, really pumped. But yeah, guys, overall, you know, I've been enjoying my training, working around the injury, especially here on leg press. If you guys are experiencing like some lower back pain, or if you feel like, you know, little tweaks here and there, go ahead and go see a chiropractor. That's what I did. And especially on the leg press, like I said, you don't want your butt to come off the padding. If it comes off the pad, then that means you are using lower back to push the weight up. In other words, that means the weight is either too heavy, you need to line it up and actually use your legs to push the weight. So that way you're not engaging lower back. And that's a lot of issues some people do have, you know, surprisingly, but you just really want to be cautious. And that's why I tell everybody, you know, your form is number one. Your form is number one. Because I'm telling you guys, if you plan on lifting for, you know, like 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, you want to be able to still have that back in good shape. You know, you don't want to be in a wheelchair or have a muscle strain that's going to be, you know, catching up to you within 5 years from now and stuff. You don't want to be having those problems or those issues. You know, you still want to be able to enjoy your training. Like if you were, you know, back whenever you were like 20 years old, 17 years old, 18 years old. But, you know, as you age, you don't want to experience no problems, no joint problems. You know, it might come across because, yes, like I said, if you don't take the right approach, in other words, you're not giving your body, you know, X amount of rest periods, you know, out of the gym, it can definitely take a toll on your body. And if you don't listen to your body, then your body is going to tell you, and, you know, you don't want that to happen. So that way, that's why I'm saying, guys, you know, keep an ear out, be able to listen to your body. You want to have that awesome, you know, mentality. Don't be stupid, and don't worry about what the next person's doing next to you. You know, check your ego at the door, and come in there and just kill it, guys, just kill it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the commentary here. I'm gonna give you guys a little hamstring tip in the next clip. I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited for this project. Keep a lookout for the project, and I love you all. Don't forget to like if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to my channel. Come on. What's up, YouTube? Alright, guys, so here, like, I want to explain something. Whenever, come around, bro. Okay, so whenever you are, like, squeezing the hamstring and targeting the hamstring, come around. So I want to make sure that, well, you've seen the movement right here whenever I actually my set. But whenever I come up and squeeze the hamstring, what I prefer so you get an actual contraction in the muscle is every rep hold for at least a split second. And on the way down, you're negative on the eccentric of the movement, at least a 2-second negative. And I guarantee you the pump will probably hit you like 10 times faster. Workout will end up being 10 times better. I'm gonna show you guys right now. pumps there, man.